I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on the way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
Bro's name is Natlan. They put Natlan in Natlan. What the heck?
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
What is Bro talking about? Why are we flexing our muscles right now?
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed.
I don't think you're supposed to lift it like that. Ooh! Ooh! Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. Take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want this getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Dude, you're not supposed to lift with your legs. Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone still not have an assignment? Chief Mutota needs our help. Yansan! Traveler, Paimon, what are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape. All things considered, we're already done with all the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse though, so I decided to come help. On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Dude, I totally forgot that Yansan was a sports coach. I totally forgot. Haha, good memory. You a sports lover? I can design a training plan for you. Looks like you're in pretty good shape already. Competitive fighting, extreme sports. You could take your pick. As for you, Paimon, we might have to start you off on a balanced meal plan.
What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan. Like today, Paimon just had some glazed meat stew, fried shrimp bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing.
Oopsie. This case sounds even worse than I imagined. I know just the thing. Kale juice. I'll make you some soon.
Kale juice? Wait, isn't that your favorite drink, Traveler? If Yansan's going to make some for free, Paimon would feel terrible if you won't get to try it.
It'll be fine. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short of 4 people. Unforeseen circumstances?
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Let's go. Perfect, then follow me. Chapter 5, Interlude. All flyers fuel the flame. Let's go! Look for Chief Mutota. Hello, please. We made it, Chief.
You're here, Yansan. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
We're here. Yippee. Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there?
They described this person as a mentally ill person.
I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
This is not good.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Are we all gonna stare at bro?
The abyss is coming.
Oh no.
eyes and my hands.
Whoa.
And hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
This is intense.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
He was just okay. Right?
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
What is happening?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor.
Mm-hmm.
They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
What could have caused this? Do you have any idea?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions.
That makes sense. People being like infected with the abyss has been a recurring theme throughout Natlan so far. Like we learned it immediately in Mualani's tribe at the beginning of the story, and I think it'll continue to be a running theme. Mutota is really fine? You think Mutota is really fine? Chat, what do we think? Do we agree? Thoughts on Mutota?
We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
I'm not sure that he's my type.
Gasoithoth? What's that?
That is a crazy name, by the way. Gasoithoth? Gasoithoth? Yeah, try saying that 3 times fast.
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
It's such a silly sounding name, and then this part goes so hard.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
It is not over.
True. It poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
I could try to help.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
We can do that, but that has had mixed results. I don't expect it to work very well on people who were infected after the battle and are having lingering effects. I don't think this is gonna work.
It didn't work?
That's what I thought. Duh.
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
No problem.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
This is heartbreaking. The consequences of war, seeing it up close, the consequences of war with the Abyss it's difficult. They haven't quite touched on that in Genshin Impact so far.
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable. And the Traveler, Paimon, and I will talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but we won't know until we try. Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them. Following Yansan's command, the crowd disperses. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? Talk to the first afflicted individual.
Let's fly.
Where are ya? Hello? Atoko? Found him. Hello? Can you hear me?
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
Okay, just wait a little longer and we'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help.
Huh?
When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood. I don't know if this is a good idea. Do you think that the fire might not trigger some things in him?
Like underwater. Where is it coming from?
Ooh, okay, so this is what he sees.
It's working!
Is it?
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
So he thinks that he's underwater in the abyss. It's okay. We brought back some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to help save you.
No, please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn. Ask around about Duarte. Let's see. Let's go up here. Oops. Oopsie.
My friend, is he any better?
We're working on it, but I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells from you?
Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him.
Oh.
He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
This is horrible. Wait, are we suggesting maybe we don't need the real Duarte? This is horrible. I don't think we should try to trick him. I would never pick that one, so I'm going to pick what did Duarte look like?
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
We just need to impersonate him. Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan? Alright, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Bring a Kukasaurus to Otoko. That was not the most efficient way to do that. Whoa, that's actually cool. Wait, this is so cool. This is insane. I hate this. Wait, why do I kind of hate this? I don't want to fool the dude. Oh, don't do a dive bomb.
Duarte?
Step forward.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
It's working. I still don't think I like this. Shh. What now? Let out a low roar.
You sense it, don't you? This place is dangerous. Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few battles together. You were such a little thing back then. And I also had no idea what I was doing.
He's still trapped in the hallucination. Tap his head with your claw. Oh, bonk.
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's something in the water.
That didn't work. Push him lightly from behind.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me.
Wow.
Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way.
This is sad. It's gonna be sad when he realizes too. Well, he'll be happy that he's here.
No.
Probably.
Wait. I failed.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious. Slam him hard.
Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
Is he okay? Did he like cough out the metaphorical water? Was it physical water that was trapped inside him? I'm a little confused, but it's okay.
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
You explained the situation to Otoko.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here, and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. Iskali will leave him to you. Aww. Let's talk to the second afflicted individual. Let's go say hello, please. To them. Woo! I love the woo on Chaska's abilities when they expire. It's kind of whimsy. Kind of whimsy.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. Gasoyath has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Otoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Yeah, this is like manifesting differently physically. Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. Battle against the abyss? Or maybe, like Atoko, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the Abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before, let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Xilonen, I heard you cured Atoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief Mutota! Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions. To explain what you did to cure Atoko as you take Chief Mutota to a different place.
Mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties.
That would kind of make sense.
Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy.
Ooh.
Xilonen, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
Ooh, I think that's probably true too. What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
That is sad. That would haunt me too.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety.
So she had to defend her family.
And the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you.
That is intense.
She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then...
Quali?
Wally? Who is this? This is just... I'm sorry, that's just a crazy screenshot. That's just wild work.
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you!
Whoa. Wait, he wants to revenge her?
I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Oh my goodness.
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
That is sad. This is sad. That was her connection. Hold on, Chief Mutota. It looks like Kochita is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
You have defeated countless monsters already.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Cochita.
I think you need to fight it one more time. I'm going to be so real with y'all. I don't endorse our actions here. This is insane. Like, we're deceiving people to help them, to drive him out of the abyss, and now we're telling her, a woman who's clearly traumatized, that she needs to fight again one more time. This is kind of messed up. I don't condone all this.
Fight it. One more time?
Right? Good idea, traveler. Her fear of the abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. This is insane. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although that also means finding an abyss monster.
Try checking
What
the
is
mountains
going
to
on?
the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great, then let's go right now. Cochita, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
You got it, bro. All right then, let's stick close. Let's go. Found him. Let's get started. Everything all right, Cochita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first, but I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world.
And they were killed by the abyss.
But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
You gotta rise up. You gotta rise up. Wait, do I get to use my own team? Yo, let's go.
Stay away from my brother!
Yo, let's go.
Let's fly. Bullseye! I can do this. I have to do this. Go away!
Zhongling is the true pyro Archon. Who needs drip marketing?
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
They are not coming back. That last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Cochita!
What just happened?
She is saved. You explained the situation to Cochita. Her connection was her family.
Quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't face have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm gonna get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Cute.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Cute. All right, then we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding area for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes our fears never truly leave us, but tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there will be better days to come. Yansan is so cute. Yansan is the goat. She is so wise. She knows exactly what's up. Yansan, I keep calling her Nanami. Nanami? That's a cute name. Welcome, welcome, Sukuna. It's so good to see you. Yansan? Yansan is the goat, right? Yansan knows what she's talking about. She's a smart bean. It's true. She's cool. And we're back.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ian-san.
Ian-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
We will be fine. We will win. Return to the Flowerfeather clan. Okay, we go up this way.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
You know it, dude.
Kochide's getting better too.
I'm the goat.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here.
Oh no! Koichi was not here. That is so sad. Yansan says, that's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Traveler. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war. You helped a lot too. You got them through the initial stage of panic.
Yeah. Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Aha. Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it. Might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I had to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. That is why Paimon was so against it. In reality, all it takes is to start is eating 2 fewer servings of blazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought that I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So, I began to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's just what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday. Well said, and thank you so much for the advice.
Oh, well, when you put tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today.
Paimon, you are so silly.
You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels, but you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Ansan, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Stay calm. I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him. I never realized that Yansan has long hair as well. I didn't realize it at all. Whoa.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Wake up, bro.
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
What? What? Don't you recognize me, my boy? Monster roars. What? This interlude is insane.
The abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe.
Everybody.
Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end.
Careful! He's not himself!
Okoland!
I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go. Whoa, we have to fight him?
Yoo-hoo! Bring it!
He thinks we're abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on!
Where'd you go?
Wretched abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Mom, Dad, Archon.
Troska is so much fun.
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters. Give me my family back.
Sheesh.
Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you!
Get out of my home. I'll never forgive you.
This is so sad. Whoa! Whoa, that's crazy work. Look at that, dude. Yansan stopped him. Yansan stopped him. Oh!
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
That is a fair perspective. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. Got him.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Okoland.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Yo. Yo, is that Capitano?
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Yo!
Huh? That voice, it's...
The captain. It is the goat. So, you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people.
That makes sense.
The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
He has his own method for dealing with the abyss? This is intense. Like, what is the Drought of Lucidity?
The draft of lucidity?
That's what I said.
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases.
That sounds horrible.
This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
What is this? This is the... I feel like an idiot. Of course that's the Draught of Lucidity.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush!
What? I don't know. The word draught, I guess... I understand now that it's like a pour of a liquid, but my first thought was that it was a piece of technology.
Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine!
Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world.
We're out here pronouncing different words differently.
In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
At the father's request, Yan-san accepts the draught from the captain and quickly gives it to Natlan.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here?
I can't believe that it worked.
My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the abyss took over the tribe.
This is horrible.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
Oh my god. I love him. He can be modest.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime.
Wow. He has no idea that this guy is the most powerful Fatui.
Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Wake up. I'll help you carry him back. Traveler, let's meet up later. After the crowd disperses, the captain hands a few more doses of medicine to the guards.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Thank you, you saved the day.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Clearly.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's crazy. Like, I know that he's immortal, but how does that work?
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago,
Wow.
like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival.
Are there other members of his company that are still here after 500 years? I think that it's just him.
Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Natlan hasn't forgot you either. Why don't you want to use your name from 500 years ago? That was a good sigh.
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
Right? They killed thousands of people in Natlan.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
That is an epic way to phrase that.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
Was he? I don't think that he was.
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
That is horrible.
That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
I love how serious yet casual his voice is. Like, we're talking very seriously, but it sounds like he has said these things probably hundreds of times before. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. This sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
The soul that possessed Auroron. It was Guthred, wasn't it? What? That's crazy.
You're more perceptive than I imagined.
How did she put that together? Off of that one voice line, the one thing that he said, I would have never got that.
However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
Dang it, I want to know more.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
We will answer our questions. This whole patch has been worth it for this part. It's been a good patch, but yeah, like, what will you actually tell me?
To know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Actually, there is something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Did the captain know something about the Ruler of Death? I might not get the opportunity again. I should ask him. Ask about the Ruler of Death.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
What do you mean? What? No way! Wait, is it the Capitano face reveal? Look at Lumine's face. Look at Paimon's face. Do we not get to see? Wait, do we not get to see? No way. Yeah, I want to see. The curse of immortality. I don't know what I expected, but this is...
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself.
Oh my god, are they going to show it?
Faced with such an overwhelming level of power,
how did he put it back on that quick? How did he put it back on that quick?
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. Sorry, hope I didn't interrupt anything. After helping Otkalin back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently, Xilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of the Pilgrim's Chronicle, the device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now.
That's a good screenshot.
Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Y'all, that was insane. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
Yeah, what the heck?
He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
You start to know the same people over and over again? I think that could be true, for sure. It's Xilonen. Sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels, how dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord Kahul awaiting? Kneel before us and apologize, or will... Bonk. Smug. Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
The whole team's here. All the heroes of Natlan, dude, we're all here.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
Maybe just a little bit. I didn't miss that S on your S's. That was harsh.
I brought candy and cookies to share.
I love Kachina. I'm so glad Kachina is here.
Of course we missed you! Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Cute.
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Pretty smooth.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
I have the device.
The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska's here too.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected.
That happened to me one time.
When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
The Traveler deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor. We were just doing our part. We're glad that everything worked out.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started.
Let's do it.
All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler.
Whoa.
Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
What are they gonna say about me?
Nope.
All right, then to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you can't be here for this part.
Oops.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
Right? Please, I want to hear what you're going to say
People's
about
true
me.
thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved.
That's fair.
It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Paimon, I don't think that's the same thing.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Xilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
See, Lolly is cooking something. She has a plot in hand.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natlan for quite a while already, doesn't it?
We've been traveling together for even longer.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Xilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Aww, what is Paimon gonna say?
Paimon's not from Natlan.
Cute!
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story.
Cute!
Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Cute! Despite Xilonen's assurances, quite a lot of time seems to pass. Paimon's a yapper. That's what happened. That took longer than expected.
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Mawika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Dude, I hope we get to see the actual forging. What? I summoned it. I summoned the end of the quest. Dude, I literally jinxed it. Bruh. That's funny, man. Dude, that's funny, man. Wow. Well, I actually really enjoyed that interlude quest. I thought it was pretty chill. I thought we were hanging out, having a fun time. And we got to see some of the effects of the battle with the Abyss in 5.1, which was pretty epic. And we got to spend a lot of fun time with our characters. So I didn't have very I don't want to say I didn't have high expectations, but I didn't expect that much from an interlude. So I was pretty pleased with what we got, and I had fun. And I have Chaska, of course, so I'm enjoying this version a lot so far. The new map is really cool as well. We're definitely going to continue to spend some time up in here, and I am really enjoying Genshin Impact right now. I know that a number of people have a number of criticisms about the game, and I just want to say, this is my first new nation release. This is my first time being caught up in the story as it releases each update, and I've had a really fun time. So thank you all so much for having me. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I really do hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you around in the future. I play Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, and more. So I hope to see you around. Please take care of yourselves, be good, and bye-bye now. Have a good one.